Welcome back to another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Guys, thank you so very much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. Now today what I wanted to talk about is expectations for Kyler Murray going into the 2020 season. If you have not yet seen the expectations for Isaiah Simmons, I'm going to go ahead and post it here above, and I'll definitely leave it on the description below. And if you have some time, make sure you go ahead and check out that video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Welcome back, guys. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, today what I want to talk about is expectations for Kyler Murray going into the 2020 season. Now, I know this is a really big topic here, especially because, Kyler Murray is the future. There's a lot of national people out there already saying that he's top 15 quarterbacks, which is insane to think that a rookie quarterback making the Offensive Rookie of the Year award and now making it strides to becoming the top 15 quarterback in the league is just crazy to me. I've not really seen it very often in the Arizona Cardinals, especially as young as he is. So it's really good and refreshing to see something like this. I definitely think that Kyler Murray has some things to work on, especially since last year and seeing his gameplay. And here's some things that I feel like he should work on, and I'm hoping that the Arizona Cardinals has their eyes on it as well and are definitely emphasizing these three main things. So for the first thing I want Kyler Murray to improve on is him being comfortable with taking the checkdowns. Now, the reason why I say that is because there was multiple opportunities where he held the ball way too long, trying to make a play down the field where he could have had Kenyon Drake, Chase Edmonds down here and gaining an extra 3 to 4 to 5 yards, having them working some magic here. I felt like he held the ball way too long. He didn't really take a look at the checkdowns. Sometimes there were some tight ends available just on a quick little curl route that he didn't end up taking, and that I feel like that can be a big opportunity for him to get better on that, especially for the defense to not always have to play deep, having him have to chuck the ball down the field. So that's my key number one. Make sure that the checkdowns are available for you, and it's okay to take the checkdowns. Don't be afraid of it. Gaining 2 to 3, 4 yards is better than not gaining any yards at all. And now number two for Kyler Murray that I feel like he needs to improve on is him knowing where the sticks are. Now, I want to elaborate on this. I felt like a lot of time that he ran out of the pocket, he really didn't know where the first down marker was, because sometimes he just ran out of bounds. Now, I get it, he's probably not trying to get hit really bad, but sometimes he lost yardage just running out of bounds when he could probably just throw the ball away. Definitely know where the sticks are. If you can't get to there, throw the ball away. I mean, pretty much close, I'm out of bounds at that point. So if you need to throw that ball away, please make sure you throw the ball away and don't put yourself in a situation where you're playing behind the sticks and now having to, play a 2nd and 13 or a 3rd and 13 because you don't know where the sticks are. So that's something I feel like he does need to improve on as well. For my third thing here that I feel like Kyler Murray needs to improve on is him knowing the offense better and able to read the defense coverage better as well. Now, I want to elaborate on this as well. The reason why I say this is because coming into the 2019 season, having such a big drastic change going from Josh Rosen to Kyler Murray, getting rid of Steve Wilks and going to Cliff Kingsbury. I felt like Cliff Kingsbury and Steve Keim, probably more Steve Keim than Coach K, he sold us a bag of goods. And the reason why I say this is that he promised the world to the fans, saying that this was the right direction for us to go. Now, as of right now, where we're sitting, we can agree 100%. But at that moment, especially in the preseason game against the Oakland Raiders, we were all looking really scared, especially because that Raiders defense had their way with that offensive line, and there was just no protection for Kyler Murray. Now, I was a little worried, to be 100% honest. I get that during the preseason game, we were playing vanilla. We didn't want to give up our top secret offense that, Cliff Kingsbury had. I'm not going to lie to you, a little fear came into me here that we weren't able to protect Kyler Murray. Now, I know that the first game of the season against the Detroit Lions, it looked really, really bad as well. But Kyler Murray was always under duress. He was not throwing the ball accurately. There was just a lot of problems happening. Now, obviously, we all know, sitting right now, the second half became a completely different game, especially in the fourth quarter. Kyler Murray came back and tied the game, and everything all was good at that point. But there was some moments that it was a little freaked out. Talking about, Kyler Murray getting to know the offense, being able to read defense coverage a lot better. It's going to be so much better him going into the second year of his NFL career. It's just giving him that much more experience, that much more ability to know the Cliff Kingsbury playbook. Because, yeah, although we know that we were told that Cliff Kingsbury's offense was perfect for Kyler Murray, he still had to know the verbiage. He still had to know the way to communicate with the wide receivers that this is his first year with playing with them. So Kyler Murray is going to do really, really good. I hope my expectations exceeds in this whole situation of him being able to know the offense like the back of his hand, being able to read defense coverages and all that different stuff. So I'm really excited to see what the future of Kyler Murray is going to happen. Now, my expectations for at least his stats. Now, I'm not going to go completely crazy. I'm not going to say 100 touchdowns, 75 plus touchdowns. I want to be a little bit more realistic here. I'm hoping that Kyler Murray can have at least 30 plus touchdowns, 400 rushing yards, and 3,500 passing yards. Now, everything on top of what I'm saying, plus that, it's all bonus at that point. I feel like if we get 40 plus touchdowns, then awesome. If he gets 500 rushing yards, then awesome. 4,000 passing yards, and great. But that's my expectation for Kyler Murray. I feel like Kyler Murray needs to be able to run the ball more. Now, I know he's more of a mentality as he wants to be a pocket passer, but if we give the fear to the defense that he has the ability to run out of the pocket and gash them for 15 to 20 yards, it's just going to open up a whole different world for our offense. So I need Kyler Murray to be able to run that RPO, kind of like Lamar Jackson did in this last year, run the RPO and be able to use his legs out of the pocket. I know he has the ability, he has that mentality within him. So one big perk here, obviously we all want Kyler Murray to win the MVP. It's been the trend that's been happening with Patrick Mahomes, as well as Lamar Jackson. Now it's time for Kyler Murray's time to shine, but I'm not going to put that much on him. I'm not going to say he has to win the MVP. Would it be great? Absolutely. That would be probably one of the coolest things to has ever happened. But at this point right now, I'm just going to say, don't worry too much about the MVP. Just do what you can manage. Try to win as much games as you possibly can. Take us to the playoffs, and that's pretty much all we can ask for here as the Arizona sports fan community. That's all I got for this episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want for Kyler Murray's stats. Put it in the comments below. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to drop a like just because it helps the channel tremendously. And that is all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'm out. Thank you so much.